Beneil Dariush, born in Iran, is 27. Barboza 1 inch taller. 155 pounds for Edson Jr. Barboza, 156.
Tonight, scheduled for 3 rounds, this in the UFC lightweight division. Introduce you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 10 inches tall. Weighing in officially 156 pounds. His professional record stands at 14 victories and 2 defeats. He is the #9 lightweight contender in the world, fighting out of Yorba Linda, California, USA. Here is Beneil Dariush. And his opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner. A striker standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. Weighing in officially 155 pounds and 22 bouts. His record 18 victories and 4 defeats. Fighting out of Nova Friburgo, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The #5 lightweight contender in the world, Edson Jr. Barboza. And your referee in charge of the action, Osiris Maya.
Osiris Maya, our referee. The beautiful Camila Oliveira is with us. Glad you are too. FS1 UFC Fight Night. This is a featured bout in the lightweight division. The southpaw Beneil Dariush is in blue. The orthodox striker Edson Barboza is in yellow.
The strategy for both of these men is going to make this fight even more interesting. Dariush wants to put a ton of pressure on Barboza, get into boxing range and take away his kicks as he lands a nice overhand left there. But historically, Dariush does his best work at range as well. And look at the boxing of Barboza, and both guys trade.
We've seen the fight IQ for Edson Barboza really increase over the last several years. Beneil Dariush goes to the left kick to the body. That overhand left, of course, a big weapon of his. Saw that quite a bit against Rashid Magomedov his last time out. Barboza down to the body.
Big key for Barboza in this camp was to stop the tie clinch. He does not want to be there. He knows he's going to have to rest on his boxing early in the fight. His coach Mark Henry expected Dariush to pressure, so they worked a lot of in-close boxing and trying to exit out of the pocket.
Dariush figures to have the advantage if this fight hits the canvas. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
When he's coming forward heavy, lands another overhand left there.
And these guys getting after it early, just over a minute gone by.
This is exactly what Dariush wanted. Force him to work, get in the pocket. He said specifically, make him panic. But man, even if you partially block that head kick, it still does damage.
Barboza finding a home for that jab here early.
But you see the constant forward pressure of Dariush. When Barboza can't set his feet, he can't kick you in the legs. And that was a major weapon in his fight against Gilbert Melendez, where he chewed that lead leg up. Tie clinch here for Dariush.
Very strong in the clinch, Dariush.
A good job by Barboza to escape before any damage is done. And that was the key. When Tony Ferguson was able to beat Edson Barboza, Barboza could never get his feet set. Ferguson was constantly coming forward and attacking at a relentless pace. You can't set your feet, you can't fire those hard kicks.
It'll be interesting to see if Dariush tries to test that takedown defense of Edson Barboza that has been outstanding over the last several years, taken down just twice in the last 3+ years.
Well, you see, as he stops and Barboza sets his feet, Dariush is attacking. A good counter left there again from Dariush. He's coming wide with that left, but he's finding a home for it. Again, he's not allowing Barboza to get in a rhythm right now.
Uppercut to the body is good for Barboza. Dariush closes the distance here. Good sign for Barboza to get out of that spot.
Oof. That's the third heavy leg kick from Dariush.
Giving Barboza a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah.
Barboza throwing more hands here out of the shoot. Dariush keeps him at bay with the jab.
Let's again watch. Every here, Barboza sets his feet, Dariush attacks. Watch, he's on his bike, moving his feet. When he sets his feet, Dariush attacks again. It makes it really difficult for Barboza to then fire those kicks.
And Dariush able to get that knee to the body home.
Good countering here. Oh, there's a good body kick from Barboza. shaking off from Dariush. And Barboza's takedown defense has just been fantastic his last several fights.
Left hand finds home. Good start for Beneil Dariush tonight.
Man, and a really high pace striking here for Dariush. He's been very busy this round. Barboza's got to get his jab working. He's got to start snapping that jab out and keeping Dariush on the outside.
Inside leg kick for Dariush. You had to think that he and Cordero would put their minds together and come in with a good game plan tonight. So far, so good. Barboza showed off some pretty good head movement there, but eventually got clipped by the left hand.
Yeah, you see Barboza a little tentative. When he gets this moment where Dariush is standing in front of him, he's got to fire a combination. Ooh, there's one. You're not going to take too many of those to the body. Ooh. Left foot looked to graze Barboza just slightly. Another nice kick to the body for Barboza.
Yes.
He's starting to get a little bit more busy now on his feet.
Yep.
His hands up, chin down after he throws a strike, knowing Dariush is countering it. Nice combination, but look at Dariush, fights right through it.
Yeah, big left hand for Barboza, perhaps his most significant strike of the fight, and now the knee to the body and the jab. So Barboza starting to put it together now.
As he does, though, Dariush continues to close distance and keep the pressure on him. Man, those body kicks are nasty for Barboza. And Dariush doing an excellent job shaking him off so far.
Dariush continues to go back to the well for that head kick, partially blocked by Barboza.
I think a lot of it is just staying busy. He wants to stay busy, doesn't want to let Barboza get into a rhythm. Nice counter there from Barboza. Ooh.
Spinning back fist partially lands for Dariush. Barboza now goes high. Looked like Barboza just missed on the uppercut attempt.
You know, and Mark Henry talked to me yesterday about Barboza starting to use his offensive wrestling better. One of the things that could help with is when you get a guy pressuring you the way Dariush is right now, you duck under and take him down. That will help to stop some of that pressure. And now it's Dariush looking for the single leg. Defended well from Barboza.
Just as I was going to ask you if you thought Dariush might try to go for a takedown, Barboza able to stay upright. Minute and a half gone by round two.
Well, the good thing for Dariush is he didn't try that hard in that takedown. He entered. Once he realized he lost it, didn't put a whole lot of energy into it. A good body shot from Dariush. And you can see the effect of the body kicks on Dariush. The whole left side of his rib cage red.
Both guys mixing it up nicely here, round two.
And Dariush doing a really nice job as he eats a leg kick, but he's been attacking the inside and the outside of the rear leg of Barboza, something you don't see often when you see a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter.
I would think preparing for a guy like Edson Barboza, as intimidating a striker to prepare for as there is in this lightweight division, if not any division in the U.S.
Oh, absolutely. And one of the things Dariush talked about was the way they spar at King's MMA. I mean, when they spar, it might as well be a fight. It is very, very hard, and that helps prepare you for that. And they have some great kickers there as well. None like Barboza, because there's just not many out there if there's anybody else like him. But again, his work rate has been key. These are the opportunities now where Barboza's got to fire first.
Gets that foot off the canvas to the target so quickly. Looked like Dariush clipped Barboza with a right hand there. Perhaps a high kick.
Ooh, perfectly timed knee. Barboza shakes it off though. Excellent combination. One of the few times Barboza's gotten off.
Edson Barboza does it again! Another highlight for the real Edson Jr. Barboza. Our move of the for only $30 period.
Man, Dariush was coming forward hard the entire fight. Sensed it and timed it perfectly. And, you know, he'd climb up to the top, the elite level of this weight class, and he'd fall short when he faced the elite.